Where are all the good men? I do not know a single girl that has not been cheated on. I myself was cheated on by my fiance. When I say that I have been crashing out, I have been crashing the fuck out. My new hobby lately is literally taking spicy cubes and going to the club and thinking I'm hot shit and then getting kicked out. I've been a good girl my whole life. I have made good decisions. I have done the right thing. I've been a good person. So where are these good men? Do I really need to go somewhere in like the bumfuck Texas on a ranch and find myself like a cowboy who doesn't have social media and he just wants to work on the ranch and take care of me and like do all that? Like, where are the good fucking men who don't have wandering eyes and thinking with their wee-wee and just want to find one woman to spend their life with and not cheat on them? Is it that fucking hard, you guys?
Okay guys, stay with me. I want to know, why is it that there's so many single women desiring marriage? And I'm speaking about in a Christian environment. In a Christian environment where there's men and women, God-fearing, how is it that there's so many women desiring marriage but not as many men? Now, I know women are not the ones that propose to themselves, so the blame is not on women. I just genuinely want to know, what is the issue that as a woman desiring marriage in a Christian environment, what is the issue that you're facing? Because I'm seeing so many high achieving women and I'm looking around like, how are you desiring marriage when there should be a litter of men lining up at your door? And now I want to know, is it that the men that are in the churches are not doing it for the women, or is it that the men are not interested and they would rather bring a woman from outside the church inside the church? Or is it that the men are not interested? What is the issue? I want to know, what is the issue that you seem to be facing? Because I'm it's just always confusing to me, because I'm like, there's 90 single men in this church. How are you telling me that not a single one tickles your fancy? Or are you telling me not a single one is interested in you? Like, I want to know genuinely, because I want to know, what is the issue that you face? What is the issue that you personally think is what's hindering women from getting married?
I was just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people or even thought that it was even... I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women. All types, shapes and sizes. Literally African-American women. Like, a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like assimilation. Is that the word I want to use? I think so. Like, I'm confused and I'm like low-key like nervous, like for us. Well, shit, for myself, fuck y'all. Because where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind. Don't. We know where they at. Bye.
It's a very real and serious question. How are we meeting people? I feel like a lot of people are like, you meet someone at church, friend of a friend. I'm kind of not in for the apps. Like, to me, that feels like shopping for a person. And then I have to, like, really, really, really deeply seek if you are a real follower / believer of Jesus, and then also if I just like you. So, yeah, how are we doing that? Where do we find them? Do we go to, like, Whole Foods or something?
Oh, man, I want such a different life for myself, and yeah, here we are. Having such desires to be married. And then I think maybe that's not what God has for me. Maybe God doesn't have for me to be married. And then it's like, well, maybe those are just like thoughts that the devil wants me to believe. But then it just like, it's like, I don't know what to believe anymore. Like, I believe in Jesus and I believe he wants the best for me, but I don't know if it's that I'm still supposed to long to have a husband and just be satisfied with the fact that I'm not satisfied. And it's like, God, I can't keep wanting this and it not happening and still be content. Would you just take this desire away? If it's not something that you want for me, God, I don't want this desire. And then people are like, oh, dating apps. I'm like, I don't want dating apps. I don't want to go on a dating app. I hate dating apps. Okay, I'm gonna jump off my soapbox.
Do single men actually go to church on their own, by themselves? Because people tell me all the time, you should go find a good, godly man at church. Do you know how hard that is to find? I just went to church this morning, and it's a pretty good sized church. And I just decided for science to look around and just see, is there any single men by themselves? Because I never, no matter what church I go to, no matter what denomination, I almost never see single men by themselves going to church. I looked around, I counted like 15 to 20 women who looked like they were by themselves. Or there was a couple other women who looked like it was just them and one other woman. If I counted them, it was like 25 women. I saw one man who was there by himself. But that one man actually gave me hope for a few minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Again, not because I wanted to like meet him or talk to him, but because I was like, hey, some men do go to church like on their own. It wasn't 2 minutes later after I noticed that a woman came up and sat next to him and held his hand. I was like, just kidding. I looked around on the stage. There was multiple men up there on stage. Between the pastors and the singers, every one of them had a ring on. So you tell me, there was tons and tons of single women there. Although I don't really know the relationship status, there was tons of women there on their own. Not a single man that I could find anywhere in the audience that was by himself. Not one. Do single men go to church? I don't understand it. Help me understand.
The church is keeping Christian women single, and this is why there are so many Christian single women at the church, literally single for years, not getting married, not getting any type of dates, not getting any type of attention. While they are serving at church, they're doing all the right things on paper. They might be in great physical shape. They might have their healing journey all, through and through. They're doing the inner work. They're doing all that. They are focused. They are focused on Christ. They've been focused on Christ for years. They have been doing the things that people have been telling them to do for years, yet they're still single, have no candidates, have nobody looking in their direction. Let me tell you something. The church does not teach Christian women how to date. The church does not teach Christian women to date at all. What they tell us to do is to sit with our hands in our laps and to wait for a man to come at our door. That is not biblically wise. Faith without works is dead, and that applies to every area of our life. If you have a job and you lose that job, are you just going to sit and pray for God to send you a new job and then just stay at home and not apply for a single job? No. If you lose your job, you're going to pray, Lord, please bless me with another job. Of course, there's the faith. But then after that, you're going to go searching for a job. You're going to be applying for jobs. And you're going to pray that God will bless you with the right job. If all you're doing is sitting at home doing 1,000 prayers for your future spouse, you are fasting, you are praying, you're doing all these other things, but you're not actually putting any practical works into dating, more times than not, you are not going to find your spouse.
The Black church's focus is not on building families. It's about keeping women single, comfortable, independent. I said what I said. Just look at the numbers. The church is 70 to 80% single women. And the pastor want to sell these women this fairy tale, telling them that your Boaz is coming. Keep waiting, knowing good and well that there isn't any single men in the congregation. And that's low-key manipulation. Because the men aren't flocking to the churches because the churches are catered to women. The sermons shame men and pamper women. The programs be women brunches, women conferences, women's night. The churches know who paid the tithes. It's the women. So they selling the women these dreams while cashing their checks. And let's be real. The men that are in the churches are either one, already married, gay, or looking for some silly woman to take advantage of. You gotta ask yourself, if the church is really about family, why is it full of single mothers, single women, and empty of men? Because the Black church needs the women single, desperate, and waiting. Because if you had the family that you prayed for, then they wouldn't be able to control you.
A video for all the single men out there. If you're single, can you stay around? Just stick around. If you're not single, just scroll past because this isn't for you, okay? All right, so single men, I just need to know and understand, because I have a couple of single friends and I'm like constantly trying to help them find a good guy. And like one predicament I feel like a lot of single girls have is like a lot of single girls aren't in the club. And the club typically used to be where you would meet a guy. Like I even write songs about it, like out in the club and got somebody's hands on me and all this kind of stuff. Like that's what us songwriters write about a lot. But I feel like honestly these days, are you even in the club? Like a lot of people aren't in the club like they used to be in the club. And so single guys, if you're not in the club, where do you be? Where are you? Because I'm struggling with like how to advise my single girlfriends on where to find a good guy. Are you online? Are you in the grocery store? Are you in the library? Are you like busy at work? Are you on public transport? Like, where is a really good place to meet a good single guy these days? Like, I'm just asking for a friend.
Can someone tell me where all the good, godly men went? The ones that highly value women and live the way God wants us to. The ones who are happy to acknowledge that those that have found a wife have found a good thing. The ones that will tell you that you're beautiful, not that you're hot. The ones that want to do nice things for you, not because they want to get something in return, but because they just genuinely appreciate the joy that it brings to your day. The ones that will message you in the morning or right before they sleep, or give you a phone call or a video call because they just can't wait to see your face or hear your voice. What happened to those kind of guys? The ones that nurture and care for you and will protect you and provide and treat you like a queen because they know that if they treat you like a queen, you'll treat them like a king, where you can conquer all of life's complexities and hard things together, where you can laugh and love and do life together, wanting that time, cherishing the moments together, instead of just treating that time like I'll take it whenever it comes, but I could care less because I'm too busy watching football or baseball or hanging with my buddies. Where are those high value men that really just cherish what marriage is supposed to be? Honoring God and their spouse and their family and wanting to be the family man and a provider and a protector. Are they still out there?
Curious to know from men specifically, like Christian men, what is it about Christian community that makes you guys feel like it's not for you? I feel like there has been a grave, epidemic is a strong word, but I've just been noticing a lot lately how few men there are in Christian spaces that I attend, whether it be at church, whether it be in the young adults group I run, whether it be back in college. There just aren't a lot of men around. And I feel like this is something we always have seen, we've always noticed. The Christian community is made up of 2/3 women, basically. And I never really questioned it until I got into ministry myself and was like, actually, no, where are the men? But I genuinely don't, I'm not a man, so I can't speak to why men might feel like that or what the thing might be. And so I'm just trying to learn. I just want to know, what do you guys feel? What is it about Christian community that, makes y'all not want to be a part of it? Or do you feel like you have it? And if you have it, where is it? Where do you go? Do you have groups of men that hold you accountable, that uplift you, that you can talk to and openly discuss spiritual and non-spiritual things with? And if you don't, what is preventing you from seeking that out? Genuine, I'm not even trying to judge. I'm not even quite I just want to know, because I'm I know as a woman, when I feel I need more friends, or I feel like I want to meet new people, I'm going to a Christian event, I'm going to a worship night, I'm going to a Bible study, I'm going to go seek out women in these spaces. And more often than not, I'm finding the girls, by all means, they're there. I don't have many guy friends who are Christian, for real Christian, who walk with the Lord, who are devout, who are serious about their faith. And as someone who runs a young adults ministry, I'm also okay, where are the men in our young adults ministry too? I believe there's value in co-ed spaces. I believe there's value in the opinions of men and women in Christian spaces. And as the body of Christ, like in totality, we need men just as much as we need women. I work for a church as well. And when we get the numbers back of like who attended service, like how many people attended service, we break it up into male and female. There are significantly more women than men coming to church on Sundays. Why? Literally why? Like, I'm just asking why. I just want to know why. As someone who wants to create and uphold a ministry that is suitable for both men and women, I would love to know, what do men look for in Christian community? What are y'all searching for? What do y'all need? What would get you to come to Bible study? What would get you to come to Christian events? What would get you to come to gatherings? What would get you to engage in community? Because we actually really do need you in these spaces. We need your opinion. We need your perspective. We need your life experience to learn more about this walk together, to learn more about Jesus together, because he's in all of us. And so please, if you are a man and this is on your For You page, if this is on your timeline, like, let me know. I'm literally just here to learn.
Girls, we gotta talk. I don't want to have an absolute distaste for men anymore. I feel like it's taking a lot of the positive energy that I have in my life. I would be the happiest person ever if men didn't exist. A little exaggerating, obviously, because I am attracted to men and I would like to marry a man. But every day I'm just a man. I hear it on the news, I see it on social media. A man is just like, why are you doing that? Why are you being that way? Why are you like that? Why are you thinking that way? Why are you treating her that way? Why are you acting this way? Why are you doing this? And I'm just like, gosh, why can't you guys meet me halfway? I'm not saying be perfect like women. I don't want to hear. I know women aren't perfect, but you know what I'm trying to say? And it's just a little bit exhausting for me waking up every day and it's like, oh, what did they do today? And so here's my question. I'm 50 seconds in. I haven't gotten to the point. Where do all the good men hang out? What are all the good men doing? How do I find and associate myself with the good men? My thesis is that they're snatched up. They get snatched up real quick. As soon as there's a good man, the women are like, ah! Lock him up, seal him off. Solitary confinement. You are not gonna get, So that's my theory, is that's where all the good men are. They're not outside for sure. But just for everyone else, like, where are the good men? I think I need to be enveloped and surrounded by good men. I just don't know where they're at, where they hang out. Are they on social media? Do they hang out at the beach? Are they golfing? Are they reading a book at a library? What are they doing? And I think if I surround myself with good, solid men, I will have obviously a different outlook on men. But honestly, I am surrounded by men, just like your average man. Am I making sense? I don't know. I just woke up today tired of it all. I'm tired of the men. I'm tired of it all.
Where are my good men? Where are the good men at? Because we got girls out here that have been putting themselves out there in dating and they're tainted. These men out here, these ratchet men, have been tainting the love of girls, and we need to see the good men. Where are the good, respectful men out there?
Where are the good men at? And if you know where they are, can you tell me where they are? Because it's not in Florida. And I know definitely not in Atlanta, because I hear a lot of things about that. But where they at? Can you tell me where they at? Because I haven't seen one yet. Not one. And the ones that I have seen are already taken. Who wants that? I don't want somebody that already has somebody else. I don't. Where the good men at? Where?
Does anyone know where to find a man who actually likes women? Like, I don't mean wants to fuck women. I don't mean enjoys what women can offer to him. I mean, where are the men that actually like women? Like, look at women as a gender and think, wow, women have so much that they offer to the world. Like, I just don't think they exist. I really don't. And like, there used to be men who liked women, who appreciated what women brought to the world. And I just don't know where they went.
Someone asked me what I was looking for in a boyfriend, and I didn't know how to say, I'm looking for someone who has such an interest in me and everything that makes me me that they want to physically crawl up inside me. Not literally like that, but I guess also like that. And learn every groove and crevice of my brain and what makes me who I am, and have just such a yearning to know me. So instead I said funny.
I'm going on a first date. This man is 6'4". If everybody could just say a prayer that he's my husband, I would like a nice fat ring on my finger. I would like a nice little baby. Just if everyone could pray. I know a lot of you guys pray. For those of you who don't, just send some energy out for me. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready for my husband. Thank you.
We made the interesting decision to ask some men at the bar this weekend what they think is wrong with modern dating. And this is not going to be an opinionated video. I'm not going to put my opinions in on this. I am just going to tell you verbatim what they said to us. I did literally just say I was not going to put an opinion in here, but I will say I don't think we can blame an entire gender on what's going on right now. I think it's both of our faults/problems. The overall consensus is that women are expecting too much out of men. And now when we asked them what that meant, they said a few different things. But first being is they expect men to be, this is a quote, 6'3" and above and make over $200,000. They also mentioned women expect men to take them on 3 or 4 dates before doing anything with them. They said that social media is inflating what women are expecting from men in a superficial way. So they are expecting a lot more material things because they're seeing other people on social media get those things, when in reality, most men don't have the things on social media. They said that they are using dates as pre-games to go out with their friends. They said a lot of these women have no direction in their life and don't know where they want to go in life, but they are expecting men to have everything together and know exactly where they want to go in life before dating them. Or that they are not where they want to be in life yet, but they expect the man that they are dating to be where he wants to be in life. They also said that they've seen a lot of dating app accounts from their girlfriends and that women just have way too many options and have men asking them out left and right. How many forks can a girl use in one snack? The overall consensus about this conversation is I think that they just think women are using them. So let me know what you guys think.
I just had an epiphany and I feel so stupid right now. I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, where have all the good men gone? I can't find them. Every dude I talk to either ain't got a job, ain't got a car, ain't got nothing going on. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, where are all the good men? Work! They have jobs. You know where they're not? At Goodwill at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday like me after writing my silly little songs all day. So if that means I gotta post up at the MAPCO at 5 a.m. looking hot to bag me a hardworking man, MAPCO, get ready. You're about to get a show.
I often get asked, where are all the good guys? There are no more good guys out there. Good guys don't exist. This is becoming a bit of a theme lately. Now, as a psychotherapist, I can confirm that there are many great guys out there. I've had them sat in my office and I have worked with them. The problem is the great guys, the good, kind, caring, authentic guys, tend to get caught up in toxic relationships, often with narcissists. So these guys are difficult to track down because they've often been pinned down and they've been so abused that they're not able to get out of that relationship and understand and get into a healthy relationship. These guys do exist, but sometimes, ladies, you've just got to be patient.